am attempting the longest race possible at one of the toughest tracks possible on Gran Turismo 7, Mount Panorama, aka Bathurst. This impossibly technical track is situated on the side of a mountain. There are long fast straights, tight corners and many walls to hit. So myself and 15 brave subscribers are taking this on. Strap in, this gets brutal. But the first order of play was to sort the starting order in qualifying. This session was held in the light before we start the race in the darkness before dawn. It was our opportunity to see how fast this lobby was, and straight away I was worried. And when picking the car for Bathurst, I had no choice to pick a Mustang. Unfortunately not a V8 supercar like this iconic machine, but the GT3 version instead. It was certainly not the strongest car around here, but I was hoping the spirit of Team Ford would keep me in the battle in this one. Okay, 1.3 seconds off. That's not too bad, I don't think. Look at all those vast array of cars. I'm happy with that. Right, here we go. 200 laps of Bathurst. 7 hours-ish awaits. And I'm in this monster. Now, if you've ever raced here, you know the starts can get chaotic, to say the very least. Right, let's just get this on. Oh, everyone get through the first corner. And go. Right, we're okay. Mid-pack. So the race is starting dark because it's early in the morning. It will then obviously get light and then it'll probably get dark again. So with 200 laps here, we just want to settle in.
Just enough space. Can Perez squeeze past? They're going wheel to wheel towards Vale now. Who's going to be last on the brakes?
Someone tell old Robinson that. Through goes Rory! I hear cars crunching around. Oblic's up ahead. The Belgian is he's actually doing this in VR. Good luck, my friend. He's also on a McDonald's Wi-Fi, apparently. I'm in the Mustang, as I've mentioned, for today. So I just want to make sure that we don't get this very wrong. Let's go. I'd love to keep up with those guys. So once through the mountain and we had survived, but we have a very close battle ahead. Early doors, this one could get spicy. Only 199 times to go. Now I haven't actually done any practice for this race. I figured it won't make much difference. Oh! He's in the wall! And this chaotic first lap set the tone for this race. It was going to be about staying out of the walls more than actually driving quickly. Light damage on this time, not heavy. No, that was a bad idea last time. It's actually beginning to feel alright already, this car. Now, I chose this car with my heart and not my head. It's an iconic livery and a real symbol of this race. But here on GT7, it certainly has its drawbacks. That could be famous last words here. Whoa! Even with brake bias at +5, the fronts are already feeling the pain. Yeah, it's quick in a straight line, this thing, look. Let's go, Sector 1, King. Whoa. Go. Send it. A move up the inside of our arch rival Sparks. It was going to be an interesting race between us, this one. Poor Nico is flying. Absolutely flying. I'm interested to see how quick the McLaren is here versus the Mustang. These two are battling. Let's see if we can get onto them. They're side by side again. Oh, it's already hurting. This car is not for the faint-hearted, but it's okay. Oh, we got a spinner! We've got a spinner! And this track gets me every time. You have to be so focused on the top of the mountain here. Just look how technical these corners are. Especially in a car, to put it politely, is somewhat of a handful. Realms dropped it, I think. That's going to be the thing with this race. Whew. Anything could happen. Anything. And it was good I had my eyes peeled. See? Sparks has done the hardest part and then he's gone straight on. That relieves a bit of the pressure. God, he's way down now in 8th. I'm nervous about pushing this because we haven't spun yet. Now, I don't know what it's worth doing. Is it worth trying to run all... Like, when should we come in? Like, these tyres are beginning to hurt. This Mustang eats tyres like nobody's business. I don't think our tyres will make it to lap 15. I think we're going to have to come in, like, lap 10, I reckon. Yeah, Oblix has overtaken Robinson now. Oblix had an issue earlier, didn't he? I think the leader's struggling as well on his tyres. These races are always about strategizing on the go. We have no idea at all what anyone else is going to do. We're all flying by the seat of our pants. Oh, I've got to get that nose in. Go. The Oblix is flying. So this is a bit like an exploratory mission at the moment. How long are these tyres going to last? And when is everybody else going to come in? At this stage, I was worried about how much the Mustang was chewing up its tyres, but hoping that others would have the same issue. We were 16 seconds off the lead, so I was dying to know whether we were all in the same boat or if this was just the start of a very long afternoon. Oh! I think actually, do you know what? Let's come in. These tyres are shot. No, actually, it's not. Very indecisive. Go! He's coming for us. Oh, tyres completely went on me then. Are we boxing? I think we should box. Decision made. Now to find out how our strategy compared to everybody else's. Right, softs on. So we're going to do 12 laps of fuel. Let's go. Back out on the circuit for lap 13, it was time to see what times we could put in on these fresh tyres, in the hope we could catch some of the leaders after this stop. Hopefully the car just feels a little bit better, or will feel better, without a full tank. I was the first one in as well. Oh no, Realm's in. That's very encouraging. Here's Realm. He's in that pack ahead. I do also feel that I will get quicker and quicker and quicker as the race goes on. Because I haven't done any practice, as I mentioned. Don't know if I've mentioned that. Get my excuses in early. Everyone's in. Let's go. But Rossi was in front. We've somehow jumped Rossi, and I don't know how that has happened. Sparks is finally in at 15. So Sparks is playing the fuel game as usual. Thanks, Lethal. We're holding time, though, to Barossi here. It's encouraging. But as soon as things started to look up... That's too late. That's too late. Even that small mistake shows you just how punishing this track is. I was trying to eke it out to get to the Audi bridge. I can confirm that is too late. We are only 12 seconds off the leader here. Oh. Love how there's still 16 people in. Well done, guys. Oh, love the purple as well. Let's go. With almost 10% of the race down already, we could now see the state of play with this Mustang. In the first sector it was fast, being great with its straight line speed on the straights, but on the top of the mountain, it was a real handful. And we're going to find ourselves in a barrier if we're not careful. Right, we're just falling out of the 202s now, towards the end of this stint. But I feel much more comfortable now. Much more comfortable. Those fronts are ruined. And you could see why. This car did love to understeer in these medium and slower speed corners. Oh! So it was time to get some fresh boots. Right. Right, another good stint needed. 202s. That's what we need. And eyes on Barossi here. Let's see what he does. And that is when we got our head down and delivered. Oh, Captain came in with 1% of fuel. Fair play. That's our quickest lap of the race on lap 26. I'd love to get into the 201s at some point. Barossi is still going. He's going to inherit the lead, I think. Yep, he's going to the lead. Just pushing it a bit much there through the cutting. Or is it the chase? Whatever it is, I was pushing it too much. Sparks is in. Right, Barossi is in. I repeat, he is in. But he hasn't quite made it to the magical 30 laps. So he must be fuel saving. Still fueling. This is going to be fascinating. Realm's put in the quickest lap of the race. There's been a change. 201.266. Woo, everyone's getting quicker. Blitz is catching us. So we were now up into the podium positions, but it was really tricky to see how everyone's strategies would play out. I was running light and changing tyres more often to stay fast, but some were fuel saving to take fewer stops. We would have to wait and see which one would turn out to be the fastest strategy in the long run. Oh, tyres are hot. That was our first warning sign. Now we've got Oblix right behind us. He is in VR though, so he'll be feeling extremely sick right now, I'm sure. Especially here at Bathurst. And he's the owner of the fastest lap. Oh! Right, let's not battle this one too much. Now we had some company. Do we fight him or... Alright, you're going that way, okay. Let's just lift out. Let him take his line. Let's just try and follow him. Oblix needs to be patient here. There's no ghosting on here. So we need to be careful. And he was definitely gaining time on us through the mountain section. Just keeping an eye on that delta. So for the next lap we were really pushing, but Oblix just had the legs on us, slowly pulling away. Go! Tyres are going on me. Right, we're going to come in. Let's go. Now, whilst the Ford boys are fitting the car with some new tyres, please could you check that you've hit that subscribe button. YouTube tells me that over 50% of you aren't subscribed, and I do not believe that. So please subscribe if you haven't already to help me get this guy over here a little bit more. Let's go. Drink! Yes, good shout. Right, we'll go 13 again, shall we? So once we came out again, it was about delivering consistent laps, because I could see a few drivers were starting to make mistakes. Without the ultimate pace I needed, I had to rely on consistency to pull off a good result in this. Oh. Back out, 25% of the race down, and we had sparks to go chase. Tires. Oh. Sticky Moss! No, what's he done? No, I think he's messed up the pit entrance. Where is he? I think he's doing that right now. Look at him, he's crawling on the map, I think. Aside from one small wall tap, it was all about logging the laps at this stage and hope to be in the fight at the end. Hanging on for dear life with these tyres. Up until now the pit stops had gone very smoothly, but nature called and things were about to go horribly wrong. Right, I'm coming in and I'm going for a wee. So I might end up over fueling here. Right, everyone ready? I'm back. Let's go. Go. Ah. There we go. Oh. Right, we're back. It's hard to say exactly how much, but it's pretty clear that we definitely lost some time there. Time to try and make it back up. Well, at least we don't have to pit next time. Did I wash my hands as thoroughly as I usually do? No. Oh. Did I sing happy birthday 3 times? No. But we're okay. This is going to be interesting now, like, because we don't need to fuel, so we're going to be behind for a little while. We aren't losing too much time despite having a full tank, which is very interesting. Although I thought it would have made my tyres probably wear a little bit more. There we go, Nico's in. Sparks and Oblix are in. Why did I choose the Mustang? Because it's very Australian. Because of the new V8 supercars, I thought it'd be a good choice. It was not, but we're learning. We soon had some company. Just like last time, I was planning to just follow Oblix, but he ended up giving us an absolute gift. Don't look away. Right, let's try and stay with him. This guy's the quickest on the track. Yellows. It's Fandingerous. He's dropped it. And then he's rammed someone else. Through goes Rory! Let's go. We were up to third. That is what we needed. For a bit, anyway. Right, come on. Just stuck it in the wall. And I've got damage. Right, is it time to come in next lap? Okay, that's good. 12. We don't need any fuel, do we? Not much anyway. Come on. Let's go. Oh, and a bit of oversteer. Thanks, Kevo. Oh, baby, baby. Bit of a tank slapper there. Didn't need that. Sparks in with two ounces of fuel. Oblix is in! Come on. Oh. Just can't get into those 201s, can we? Right, lost a bit of rhythm. Fatigue kicking in, apparently. Right, let's try and stay with him now. A couple of mistakes are beginning to creep in. It's just these tyres, even with the brake bias all the way to the back, I just can't keep them in check. How can he do it, Captain? This is going to become a proper mental battle, I reckon. Oh, it already is. It's starting to become one. Yep, that can happen. Fatigue is setting in across the field, it would seem. Whoa. With that chaotic stint, it was time for yet more tyres. My tyre bill is really racking up now. 90 laps in, the tiredness was starting to kick in. Zoblix, what's happened to him? He must have spun or something, had an issue. This could be our 201 chat. Yes! It is! It's rough because there's no... there's nowhere for you to, you know, nowhere for you to relax. Like, or take your foot off, you know, the mental gas, so to speak. That's what makes this one of the very best tracks for me. Here he is again. Oh, no, I've hit the wall. Looks like we'll be doing the second half of this race in the dark. 3 hours and 28 minutes later, we're starting lap number 100. Oh. Just a case of like just getting through it now. And this track is hard enough in the day when you're tired, let alone at night. This was definitely going to shake things up. So all of a sudden got really, really dark. Right, let's go. Shall I try and... No, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Oh, come on. Oh! 4th, 5th and 6th after 3 hours 33 minutes of racing. There's 4th, I'm 5th and Sparks is 6th. It's crazy. I forgot what to do there. So this is the next thing that we really need to think about, is how to combat the difficulty. So obviously it's now dark here at Bathurst. We've been doing 102 laps over the last 3.5 hours, and mentally I'm pretty much shot. But despite that, we were going to send it here. We just got to tick them off one by one. Sparks is going for it. Can't see anything. I literally cannot see anything. Now watch this. It explains how ridiculous this car is and why we never see it in the daily races. We have a massive tank slapper here. Then when we get to Forest Elbow, it just won't turn in. This car was wanting to oversteer and understeer. Tyres. Sparks is due a crash soon, isn't he? Whoa. More yellows. Oh yeah, sugar. There's no yellow flags. It's crashed into us. We're off. Let's go. Some small damage. Now I've hit the wall. Just feels impossible now to race round here. Impossible. Sticky boss. Oh, sorry mate, didn't mean to do that. Try something. I've got some snacks. Let's go. Haribo. Some of the kids' Haribo. Well, I definitely feel like I've had a burst of energy. Once I finish eating this, we'll pull away from Sparks. Don't you worry. Try and get him on the straight. Right, let's go. Right, we've got to get back into this now. I'm beginning to lose it under the tyres. Oh! Perfect. Get in there. Oh, straight into 14 laps. Lovely. Oh. Oh, Captain. Sorry, mate. Whew. That gap to Obelix has come down. What's happened to Obelix? Has he dropped it? We were catching him, and I think he's dropped it. Tell ya, this is affecting everyone. Everyone. Oh. Now, I've got to not let him build that gap back up. He's going to be pushing now. 2 cars ahead. That's him. Is he going to let us through? I really don't want to follow him up the mountain. This was getting tough, and everybody was feeling it now. Appreciate it. Right, let's go. Thank you, mate. Can't believe this. The chase is on. I'm going to have to drive out my skin here. This guy's a lunatic. So for the entire next stint, I was chasing down Obelix again, trying to get that gap down. And when we came out, my word, there he is. My word, there he is. Right, we need to start thinking about strategy now. He's at the wall. Two is going to be difficult. These tyres are falling. I need to get this pit stop back. That's the main thing I need to do. Now we were 5 hours and 18 minutes in, and all 16 drivers were still in this race. These races are tough, and it was great to see the community sticking it out in this one. So at least if we stretch this pit stop, at least we're in the game, right? We've done it. We've done it. We've stretched this out. It's cost us, but we've stretched it out big time. We're now at least on the same strategy as them. We've gained a pit stop. We've lost 19 seconds, but we've gained about 20. So 15. 1 sec. Go! Look at the time to him. That is coming down big time. He's in with 0 fuel as well. We've just done our fastest lap. Look how close that is now in terms of fuel in terms of tyre strats. We're back in the game. We needed to really invest at the end of that last stint. From lap like 150 to 154 was painful. Keep an eye on how much fuel he's putting in. 68. What's it? What's happened? Look at the delta. 11 seconds. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. Oh my word. We were all so tired now, but things were looking up for me. Can we use this fatigue to reel these top 3 back in? Oh, let's go. There he is. And with this newfound motivation, I was really pushing. Come on. I'm keeping it under 7 seconds here. At this point we were just focusing on just hitting our marks, but it was working as we were starting to reel him in. We were making some great progress. He's got to be the one behind, isn't he? Nico's just got the fastest lap of the race as well, in the dark. I'm driving like it's wet. Getting this car pointed in and then going. Look! The Delta's coming down! Hold on, tyre! One more lap! And nearly 6 hours in, the game was about to give us a gift. Don't do this to me, don't do this to me, don't do this to me. Thank you so much for not overtaking me. Come on. We're losing time. Hold on! Why did I not do 15 laps sooner? Oh. We are taking some time out of him again. Look at the sun coming up as well. Beautiful up over the hills there. I don't know what he's doing. No idea, but we've taken 3 seconds out of him since we pit. That front right's looking okay at the moment. What an absolute hero. Look how beautiful that is as well. Stunning. Let's go. 5.7 seconds. 5.6 seconds. There he is! Go! I've tried to look after this front right. It feels so much better this time round. 16 people still going after 179 laps. Let's go. Right, we're in painful tyre territory now. Very, I can't even get my words out. Very painful. Should we try the undercut? Shall we try the undercut? This was our last stop. Would this strategy pay off? I had absolutely no idea. Here we go. Oh! Almost got a... Please don't give me a pit thing. Right, how much fuel do we need? Do we need 15 laps? 15 laps. I really hope that's not a penalty. Could it come down to this? No!
No! Please don't give me a pit thing.
It's fine. Any advantage that we went for has now gone away, but that's okay. It's okay. We've got to stay with it. We've got to stay mentally strong here. We must stay mentally strong. Just go for it. But it was time to take some pain for that mistake. Come on, you. Come on. It's okay. This is it. I think we would have got him. I think we would have got him. Come on. Throughout this race we had reeled in obliques several times. Could we do it just one more time with the race on the line? Come on. One mistake and we could be on him. And one mistake from us and it could be over. My elbows hurt. My brain hurts. But we've still got 10, 11 laps to go. Just got to dig deep and go. He's pulling away a bit. Our tyres are going to both start hurting here. Mine are really, really hurting. Come on. Come on. And all 16 drivers still in. You're right. All 16 drivers still in. Bravo, everyone. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Right, I think we're going to get the final lap here. This tyre is not going to make it, is it? The poor front right. There we go, final lap. I mean, we needed to throw caution to the wind here. That's why we needed to pit early and then just push as hard as we can. And even before that, we saved so much on, what was that, 3 stints ago, something like that, just to get us in within a shot of P3. And that's what we did. We got within a shot. We then got a penalty, unfortunately. And it's fair to say I haven't looked after my tyres in this last stint. Maybe I could have done had we come out in and around obliques. But my word, this has been incredible. And again, all 16 drivers still in. Guys, if you have enjoyed this, if you could hit that like button, if you could subscribe if you're new around here, if you haven't already as well. The tyre's dead. It's done. So is the 200 laps of Bathurst. P4. Let's go.